Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. In the last episode, the students realise they need to look for someone who doesn't have an alibi during the insect meet and greet. And now, the gaze of suspicion falls upon Kaito and Maki, both of whom I think are innocent. Unfortunately, I would absolutely love if Kaito was the killer, but I don't think he is. The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
Maki has almost a negative alibi. Like, whatever the opposite is of an alibi, she has that because literally no one can confirm where she was because she was entirely on her own for multiple days.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
Nope.
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Whoever told you that was lying to you. You are not glamorous in the slightest.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
Piss off. No, you haven't. You've been stroking your ego this whole time.
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
Love, you're already suspicious. You are plenty suspicious.
I'm
No
not
way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
Oh no, the mass panic debate is gonna start. That's what you're thinking, right? Well, you're exactly correct, buddy, but let me give you another tutorial first. Thank you. Thank you, I need it. Okay, let me just... Yeah, the buttons are pretty similar to the regular debates. Okay. The mass panic debate this time around will have loud voice dialogue. It's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice. That blocks out everyone's arguments. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right? Luckily, it's just like white noise. Shut 'em up with the A button silencer. After that, all of the arguments will be audible again. Then you just shoot the truth bullet at the weak spot. You know the drill. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for the explanation. Okay. Now let's just see what we've got going on here. Let's see what our
I'm
options
running away
are.
from Gota!
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
things got a little
Okay, so
heated
we've got
again.
something to agree with.
Perfect. What's Maki's
That was
alibi?
5
Then
minutes
right before
9
nighttime, I
p.m.
got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at the
No,
gym?
And then we
in my
have
own
that.
room, jeez.
Oh, it's a... Okay, so to silence something, you need to hit it multiple times. Got it. I need to sort out everyone's statements, just like Kaede did. I need to calm down. Focus it one at a time.
I
was running
Okay,
away
what do we
from
actually
Gota.
have?
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
I
When I was
was gonna
I
say we
even
don't
tried
really
hiding in the
have
girls'
anything to
bathroom.
confirm that he was in the girls'
got a little
bathroom.
heated to catch my breath. Filthy Bell, perfect. What's
But
Maki's
Kokichi's account is
alibi?
about him
Right before
playing
nighttime, I
tag
got
with
tired
Kirumi.
and
Okay.
fell asleep.
Did you really
Okay, I
leave
think
the
I know
gym
what
at
to
9
do.
p.m.?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab
you
the
did
whole
not
time.
stay
What?
at the
No,
gym?
in my own room, jeez.
Come on, go! Oh! So close. So close.
I have
I
an
was
alibi.
running away from
Come on, let's fast forward. I know what to do, I've just got to do it.
Are
my
you
research
sure
about
you
the
did not
Hanzo.
stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room!
No, 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 no! I'm gonna miss again! Oh, you son of a bitch! You... It's fine. It's fine. We have 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes of potential flailing. The controls are in such an awkward position for me. They're in such an awkward position. There we go.
I heard it!
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. She just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
That doesn't mean that that's when Ryoma was killed, though. You would only need 5 minutes to set up, and then the murder could be done later. This doesn't prove anything.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Oh, sure thing, buddy, sure thing.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that at all. It means you prepared the scene in 5 minutes, which is entirely doable.
Transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
Gathering this suspicion to disprove it, and so no one will call into question her version of events. It's a clever plan. It's a clever plan, but I think you did it, madam. I think you did it.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank. Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Miu, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including me too?
Yeah, because you have no alibi.
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
To be fair, Gonta apparently spotted Miu walking around, and Kokichi saw a half-naked lady. So yeah, Miu, we actually can count Miu out. I'm sorry about that, Miu. One person can be eliminated as a suspect, according to Kokichi. He must be talking about the figure he saw. They certainly would have an alibi. We need to pin down who that was. The key to that fact lies in Kokichi, Gonta, and Miu's statements. According to what we know, that figure Kokichi saw must be... It's Miu, walking around naked with a vibrator.
That's it! Kokichi, you're talking about Miu, right? What? Miu?
Yep.
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec, since when does she have an alibi?
Since she was spotted with her vibrator, that's when.
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kirumi was lecturing me. Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit.
A girl walking around half naked.
And that probably isn't going to be Maki. That is probably never going to be Maki.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Miu?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear, even me.
No, mate, you don't have the tits for it.
That'd be a whole different issue.
No, it's Miu, without a doubt. Miu and Gonta's statements prove it.
Oh, Gonta see Mew, but Gonta's face get red hot, so Gonta no could bring her in. Your face got hot? You mean you were hot on her trail, right? No, she used her, what she call it, secret woman weapon, and then... Well... I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful, What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Miu? Oh, well, 'cause, you know, I'm pretty stacked, so...
What? Still doesn't explain why you were chilling in your underwear.
I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
Okay, so she didn't have a vibrator, or did she? Okay, so far more simple explanation than I assumed. But still, who's to say she didn't have a vibrator hidden on her person somewhere?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches! Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Do I use this as the thumbnail? That is the question. Do I use this?
Miu was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling. So Gonta ran away.
Like a gentleman.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it.
The body of a goddess, but what is that face?
I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time. So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Miu has an actual alibi.
I love you, Kibo. I love just... That was unintelligible nonsense. Oh, round of applause for Kibo. Round of applause for Kibo there.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Oh, alibis for yesterday has been recorded in the monopad. Okay.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder?
Again, you're assuming that that's when Ryoma was killed. We have no evidence of that.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
Two prime suspects, Kaito and Maki. But something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaito, sadly. I want to believe Kaito. Until he's proven guilty, I will trust him. Why? The man used you to stroke his own ego to make himself seem more important than he actually is. Why do you want to trust him?
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
What?
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right?
I doubt it.
Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
Are you suggesting we torture them?
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is, yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
The culprit hasn't worked harder. The culprit has worked smarter and been placed in the innocent category, I fear. Sir, what?
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
That's gonna mean we're gonna be here forever. And I don't want that.
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
Hey, what is going on with you? What is going on with you? You're monologuing. Why do you sound like you're straining yourself?
If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the 2 suspects argue against each other.
And if neither of them is lying, then that will achieve nothing.
No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun!
Okay, Mr. Edgelord.
We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works.
But again, if you're going after people who are telling the truth, you won't find any contradictions and will be here until the end of time.
Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
He's on his own side.
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
Oh no, that's good too! That's good too! Damn!
The cups pad?
Not just any cups pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
So, it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
Oh. That makes so much sense. That makes so much goddamn sense. With that in mind, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure why Kirumi did a murder if she is the Blackened. My assumption was that, okay, Ryoma must have had her motive video, it was something incriminating, and she decided to take him out. But now that we know that it was Kokichi who took the Cubs pad, that seems less likely. I have no idea why Kirumi did what she did, but all the evidence I have points to her. Ooh.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
Well, we know we have Kaito's. We have Kaito's. I would assume that Kokichi has watched the video. So I mean, that just leaves Maki. That just leaves Maki.
One of these two had it?
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to.
Have you not watched it? I can't gauge whether or not he's watched it. I would expect him to. Because he wanted to know what was going on with the motive videos. I would expect him to watch it immediately. That's the thing with Kokichi, you can't trust anything he says. He's speaking like he hasn't watched it, but he might have. At the very least, we know that it can't be Kaito's video because we have that.
Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
The motive video that Ryoma had, was it Kaito's or Maki's? I should know the answer. It can't be Kaito's, I would assume he would have watched it. In which case...
That's it! It was Maki's motive video, right?
Wow, how did you ever guess?
So yeah, he has seen it, okay.
Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be.
She said plenty of things.
I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that?
Except that, no! That's bollocks! That's balls! That's not how that works at all!
Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart!
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't the culprit either!
Huh?
What?
Even Kokichi's like, what?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
I mean, his hunch is correct, but he has no evidence. Maki could be the culprit. Maki could be the culprit. I don't think she is, but she could be. Because she was all on her own. We have no evidence of an alibi. Sir, your hunches are... Your hunches could very well be the death of us, I swear.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
So it's worthless.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he can. He can and he is.
No, he might actually be that stupid.
If I could reach through the screen and give Tenko a high five right now, I would.
Damn idiot! A two-a-dunned idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot! Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
What?
Even Maki's like, wait, why? Sir, leave me alone. Who are you?
You believe in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right?
No! What matters is the evidence, clues.
Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence?
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko, too.
Oh, dear Lord. Want to believe, huh? Yeah, I think I understand that. And on Kaito's hunch, I am gonna bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, can we find some evidence, some basis in which that we can solidify Kaito's hunch? I don't know, but I think we need to in order to move this along. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.